Have you ever wondered how to paint the plastics on your motorcycle? Stay tuned, I'll show you how. You're watching Whiskey Dens. For starters, you need to take one of these pads and scuff every single square inch of this that you want paint to stick to. So if you see like in these cracks and whatever else, all of that needs to be scuffed. You don't have to get too carried away with it, but it all needs to have a little bit of texture to it so that paint will stick. All right, now I cannot stress this enough. It is important that you prep this properly. If you see any shiny spots, your paint's not gonna stick. So you want everything dull. I would suggest doing it once and then just for good measure, do it again. Once you get all the shiny off of here, see like I missed a spot, like right in here. I don't know if you can see it, there's a little bit of a shiny spot. All of that, I mean all of it, needs to come off. I'm gonna hit this with some wax and grease remover. And then we'll hang it up and we'll spray some of our adhesion promoter / primer on there. We'll let that dry, probably do one more coat, and then we'll hit it with our paint, and then we will hit it with our clear. We'll just take one more look at this. You can see how the surface is completely dull, and then you get over here and these pieces are still dirty, but they're shiny. So once you get it looking completely dull, then you're ready to clean it, hang it, and then we'll get to spraying. All of this is going to be done with rattle cans. I chose Rust-Oleum primer, and then my paint itself is Behr. It'll be a satin black. Should look really good. Right. After it's been cleaned, you thoroughly inspect it one more time, make sure there's no shiny spots, and then you can hit it with your adhesion promoter / primer. First coat, shake your can good, give it a little test spray. First coat, you're just gonna wanna mist it. You don't need full coverage. You just want something for your paint to stick to. Once this sets up for a minute, then you can get thicker with your paint. But to start out, just like that. So that was my third heavy coat of the primer. I think that would be more than enough. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit, and then we'll put some paint on it. Now that our primer has had a chance to dry, what we're gonna do is give a test spray. We're just gonna mist this on there, and I already do not like this paint. For some reason, it's not coming out straight. Unbelievable. You know, for $10 a can, you would think that this would be good paint. Well, hopefully it gets better. All right, that's 3 heavy coats of this Behr Premium Black absolute garbage paint. Yeah, I'm not happy with it. Even the cheap stuff lays down nicer than this. Hopefully, with a bunch of clear, we can make this look better. Otherwise, I'm gonna sand it over. Start from the beginning. All right, last thing you need to do is your clear coat. What I would suggest is make sure it's all wet at the same time. You're not gonna be able to just spray one spot, put it on real thick, and make sure it's all one wet coat when you're done with your first coat. You can put as many on as you want. I think it's just an extra layer of protection. I'm probably gonna put 3 coats on this, maybe 4. We'll see what it looks like, but that's it. There's the first coat. It is all wet still. You let that set up for like 15 minutes or whatever, and then do it again. That's it. This is our third coat. It's actually starting to level off. Doesn't look as bad as it did before. So making progress. And there's our finished product. Looks good. Well, that wasn't terrible. Pretty simple. Anybody can do it at home with a rattle can and the right ingredients. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. See how this one's starting to flatten out already? That is gonna look good.